Okay, so let us learn about this switch statement. Okay, so what is the switch statement and why are we going to use the switch statement? So, a switch statement is a more efficient way to print something which we are willing to do it. Okay, so before explaining the switch statement, I will just explain what is my need in the program. As a user, I will just explain what is my need in the program. See, my problem statement is I will be having a days. So the days in the seven. So you will be having a 7 days in a week, right? So if I want to print one, so whenever I'm taking one, I need to print Monday. So similarly, if the day is a two, I will be printing Tuesday and go on so on. So if the day is a seven, finally I need to print Sunday. Okay. So this is my problem statement. So what is the appropriate or specific or efficient way you can use a program? Either you can use a if else. So if else means you need to write move on writing for all the seven things. So it might be a very big program. So it's not kind of a easy way. Even though if we can write this, but still it's a long process, right? So that is the one thing we can do. And another way is by using the switch statement. Okay, so what I will be doing, I will be asking the user to enter the day. Okay, so int day. For now, let us, for the test purpose, let me take the day 4. Okay, so what is the date 4? That is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday should be printed. So this is my task. Okay, so now how are we going to use this switch? See, let me explain the syntax we will be going to use for switch. Okay, so what is the syntax is? So switch is the keyword use. Switch is the keyword use, and you will be having the statement here. So what is the statement? Statement is nothing but expression. Okay, here we are not checking any condition. We are just checking the expression. Expression in the sense, see, day. I'm taking the day. So the day should be 4. So I will be taking the day. So that becomes the expression now. Okay, and we will be writing this bracket. So inside brackets, whatever the statements are there, it will be executed. Okay, so but how is it executed? See, we have the seven possibilities, that are seven cases. Okay, so I will write case 1. Okay, so what is the case 1? You need to write the cases here. Like case is the keyword used. Okay, so you can write 1 here. So what should 1 do? If at all the day is equals to 1, you need to print Monday. Okay, so this is how you need to write. So let us use this in the real time. So let me just uncomment this section. So what did I say? Switch is the keyword used, and what is the expression? Expression is the day. Okay, so I will be sending the day, so that is 4 I will be sending, and now I will be checking the cases. See, for the first time it might be 4, but what if the user wants to check each and every day? So you need to write all the possibilities. So I will be rating case 1. So if the user enters case day equals to 1, so if the user enters days equals to 1, what I need to print? I need to print see out Monday. Okay, I need to print see out Monday. Done. So once it is taken 1, you need to print Monday, and you need to check for the other conditions. Okay, so what I will be doing, I will be using a break statement. So let us discuss what is this break statement and what does it do. Okay, so the next case is case 2. So what should be printed? So whenever I'm entering the days equals to 2, I need to print see out Tuesday. Done. So what I need to do, I will be breaking the statement here. So let us just copy paste all these things. so that we can avoid writing few. So when the day is a 3, I need to print Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So this is taken for 4, this is taken for 5, this is taken for 6, and the last one we have, that is for Sunday. That is, we miss anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 we have missed, and then 7. Okay, so let me just explain you what is this. Okay, so whenever the day is 4, it will check for the case number. So is the case 1? No. 2? No. 3? No. 4. Okay. It comes here. The 4 is checked here. Okay. So this is nothing but, so whatever you take the expression, you need to write here. Okay. So the expression should be written here. So since we are taking the numbers, so we are also using the numbers here. That is the day. Okay. So now it comes for the day 4 and it will print Thursday. Next, what happens? We are taking break. So why are we using this break statement? See, whenever the C++ reaches this break statement in the keyboard, this is the keyboard, okay? It breaks the switch block. What do you mean by break? Means till here it stops the execution. Okay, so whatever the next written, whatever the code written after this break will be ignored, will not be tested, or will be just taken as ignored by the compiler. Okay, so in this cases will not be checked. So what is the use of this? The time which is taken to execute the whole program will be reduced. Okay, so if you're meeting the condition at the fourth line itself, so what is the need to check the 100 line? It's not a necessary point, right? You need not need to check the 100 line. So this is why the case is very useful when compared to if and else if, because if and else if also checks the every kind of condition, but in switch it will just directly goes to the switch case. Okay, so whenever we are taking this break, the other part will not be checked, so it just ignored the other part. So there is no need to test more. That is the meaning of this. Okay, a break can solve a lot of execution time because it ignores the execution of all the rest of the code in the switch block. Okay, so let us just run the program, save the program, and run the program. So as you can see, it's a Thursday. So what if I take it as 7, which is my favorite day? It's a Sunday. Okay, so this is how the switch statement is used. So whenever you are writing a switch statement, you need to write the case, which defines the case, and whatever the statements you need to write. So it not need to be necessary that it should be only see out. You can write any set of statements before break. Okay, so make sure you're writing it before break and after this semicolon, and also make sure you're not leaving any space between this, because this is the syntax how we write. After case, you will be having a small space and the expression, and soon after that you will be having the semicolon. Okay, so this is how you write the switch state. So also let us discuss about the default keyword. So there is a keyword called as default. What is this default? Default is a specific key, specifies some code to run if no match is found. Okay, so what is happening, you're usually asking the user, so enter the day. What if the user is not aware of what is this day and it enters the number 8? So but we don't have any 8 number, right? So what we do, we just print a default statement here. So default It's a keyword used. Okay, so it is also a case, but it just prints the default. So what is the default we are printing? So default is enter a day between 1 to 7. Okay, so please enter a day between 1 to 7. Okay, so this is the default statement I will be printing if the user enters a day which is other than 1 to 7 days. Okay, so this is how we make use of default. So let us run a program. So what I do, I will just enter a day of, okay, I will just take a day here, take a day like 0. Okay, so what is the 0? 0 is nothing but, so see, you can see the statement. Please enter a day between 1 to 7. So that the user understands and tries to enter the day other day. Okay. So this is how we use the break statement.